Oh no. Orientation is locked. What?
Why is orientation
I
locked?
don't know. I wanted this way so I can read the comments. I guess we're live already too. I didn't even do a countdown. Now I just see the numbers.
My orientation's ever evolving. Oh, hey.
Didn't see you there.
Didn't.
We're at a graveyard. I did a surprise live stream on Roger.
Surprise.
Surprise. We are at a graveyard right now. So today we actually did a historical tour, and it ended up us here at this graveyard at a body vault. Learned what that was today as well. But today we're going to be doing Q&As. In a sense, we have a few questions that we saved up from people from either TikTok or Instagram, mostly DMs. But if you have any questions you want to ask us today, right now, you can put it in the comments below, or in the chat, and hopefully we'll be able to see it. Let's see, how should I put this? Like this?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So normally we have a ghost hunt going on and stuff, but we are actually working on the one from Cynthiana from the Opera House. That's pretty. From the Opera House, and we basically got that going up. We found some things, but we're still going over CCTV. That should be up next week, hopefully, so keep that in mind. Till then, guys, yeah, question time. We're also going to just talk to you for a little bit. You know what? You're never on camera. Tell me, how does it feel to be on camera compared to behind the camera? Because the last few videos, you haven't even been really seen on the video.
I feel like I'm not really in control, you know?
But you're beautiful.
It scares me. Thank you. I'm beautiful.
But you're the one in the most control, you know, because you're the one that gets to see. You're the one who lets the audience see what they see. If it wasn't for you, they'd never be able to see what is being seen.
Yes, I'm beautiful.
So we keep him off camera for most.
There's a reason for that. It's a good reason.
And normally we do like a ghost hunt and stuff, but it's still daytime. We have a lot we had to do today, so we probably won't be doing a live stream ghost hunt tonight. You at Green Mountain Cemetery? How did you know? We are. I don't know. Are they here right now?
God, that would be awkward if they were.
Like they just walk up, like hey guys. Yeah, we're at Green Mountain Cemetery in New Richmond. We were actually given a historical tour today, and they ended up us here at the body vault and talked to us for a bit. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty cool.
The body vault's like that way. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, you can't see it from here.
Wow.
Well, it's pretty cool. I enjoyed it.
This is a very like picturesque.
Yeah,
cemetery.
It's really beautiful. Like the graveyard itself is really pretty. It's very well kept. The hills are beautiful. I mean, look behind me. You can see actual hills here. Which
here, hold it up this way. Whoa.
Look at that.
Down. There's a hill back here.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's go back in the emo days.
You're right. I am beautiful.
I told you. I told you.
Look at those eyes, bro.
I know. So. But yeah, there you go. But no,
why do you keep wiping your mouth?
I don't know. I feel like it's like a nervous tick now. It's like, I feel like I'm
thinking about an Impossible Burger from Burger King and making your mouth water.
It's not sponsored. Listen, if I go vegetarian, I did enjoy that burger as a vegetarian. Vegan, but other than that, I'll just get a Whopper.
You just get a Whopper.
Unless Impossible Burger sponsors us today. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, we've been actually we went to the museum here, a couple museums here actually today, and we do plan on investigating those soon, hopefully, if everything goes out well. So you guys will be seeing that as well soon. Yeah. I do hope it's sooner than later, but you know, we do have a lot coming up. I mean, I'm not going to say the locations to spoil them.
We got a pretty cool place this month. We've got another very cool place later in July.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't tell. I don't know why I can't tell them. So why am I talking about it?
You can tell July because it's already been talked about on a live stream. On the last live stream, it was talked about because it was brought up in chat.
Oh, it was brought up when?
When we were at Cynthiana, it was brought up.
Oh. Okay.
So you can say that one because you're excited. You're excited for multiple reasons on that one.
We're going to Waverly Hills in July. So there used to be a very old
online headstone at the very top of the hill. An old ghost story I always saw. All
the way at the top.
Although, okay, so we're on top a hill. So that's the bottom entrance. Are you talking about that up there? Because if so, we'll walk to it while we're doing the stream. We'll check it out. But apparently she was saying there was a ghost story up there. And I'm down to check that out. Obelisk shape. There's a few around here. Do you remember the name or if it's on this hill or that hill? We'll call this one Hill 1 and that's Hill 2. And if you know the name or some kind of detail on it, we'll look for it. But yeah.
Hill 2 is an extension of Hill 1, by the way. But this kind of like has a hump and then continues.
As a hill. Also, if you guys know anything about New Richmond location as well, it's set very top under 2 pines. Oh, there's a pine up there. You see it?
Yeah.
Top of that hill. We'll walk up there in a minute, maybe. See if we can find it.
My phone is going up now. Normally I'd...
But we'll check that out. That'll be pretty cool. Again, this is kind of a Q&A, so anyone else that's watching right now too, or even you yourself, if you have any questions for us, our answer could be personal, can be spiritual. We talk a lot about our ghost stuff on the last live streams, but if you have like any personal stuff or a specific ghost thing, we'll try and answer it for you while we're here. But there was a question I was trying to remember. I don't remember who it was by, but you behind the camera, this one was specifically for you.
Okay.
How is that experience different than being like in front of the camera?
Okay, well, you know how you can't see anything when you're in a dark location, you're trying to it's even worse behind the camera because the light from the camera shines directly in your eyes. Also, like knowing what to shoot and what not to shoot, what's important, what to stay on, you have to be constantly thinking about that during an investigation. And I think that's probably the main difference is when you're behind the camera doing a production the way that we do, you can't focus as much on the investigation because you have to be focused on, okay, what shots do I need to cover this? How do I tell the story about what's going on in this location? So luckily, I'm investigating with a team that I trust.
Yeah.
And they can handle the investigation side. I don't need to.
Yeah.
So I can just worry about doing camera stuff.
I agree with that. As a person who's in front of the camera most of the time, I trust Roger 100% with our footage. Especially, he's good at it. He's got a film degree. He's beautiful. For being in front of it, it makes it a lot easier. Makes it a lot easier having someone who knows what to record, because we've been with people before who didn't know what to record, and it made it very difficult because I'm sitting in front of the camera trying to investigate and also be like, hey, make sure you get me, make sure you get that area. It's hard to direct and have to focus on what's going on. But as you see in live streams, when we're investigating, I even get a little flustered because I have to think about like what you are seeing, how to speak with you guys and speak with the things that are out there, and hopefully if we do see something, you guys can see it too. I'm actually trying to get a lot better at those so that way our live stream investigations are more interesting and fun for you guys and be exciting, because I want those to be top notch at some point, because I think that's really fun to do.
Yeah, it's just hard to do because I don't know of any phone that has infrared.
Yeah. If there is one, hey, we're willing to have you sponsor us. We're so busy.
My beard looks super contrasty right here. Like, it looks a lot darker.
Hi guys. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
I think we actually have some chat stuff that. How do you? Oh
no,
God.
That way.
Oh God. Oh God. iPhone, no. Cancel.
I don't know.
Oh God.
Let's see the chat bubble.
Is that the chat bubble? Top chat, hide chat, no.
Well, we can't really see your guys' chat.
Can I do this?
No, because the orientation
Orientation lock.
They won't let you turn the phone.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
I had to find
you
it.
just scroll on the screen.
Okay. Obelisk shape. It is set very top hill. This is why this is important, so we learned. The second road went down the hill past it, but they blocked off the road. It was steep.
Oh, okay. So
Okay,
that's
so-
right up there by the vault.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go over there. Hi, guys. This is why Android is better. Dude, tell me about it. Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you need to stop saying this stuff because you're ruining our potential sponsorships with Apple.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
now they sponsor
Hey, Apple.
anyone aside from KBHD.
Yeah. Hey, guys, listen. You know, we'll see what's better, Android or Apple products. Just whoever sponsors us first will win. All right. So
We're not a tech channel.
no, we're allowed to.
You can buy our opinions.
But actually, here, show them this. This is one thing you don't really get to see. Oh, so much light off camera as well. Is this is actually
Beautiful.
the setup we use a lot, hands-on.
Yeah. So this camera, it has a built-in infrared light. I believe it's right here.
Underneath, yeah.
Yeah, it's right here. So it has a built-in infrared light to use for night vision. However, it doesn't put off a whole lot of light. So we have this. I don't know if you can
Yeah,
actually
you can
see
see
it
it.
turn on. Okay. We have an external infrared light source that puts out a lot more light. This is an infrared floodlight, I believe. Puts out a lot more light and make it easier to see. A lot of the time, it'll blow out the
Yeah.
person on camera, but you can see the background and stuff. See a lot farther, which is, I think, important on a paranormal investigation because a lot of the time the ghosts they'll show up in the background, they'll, like behind somebody.
Exactly.
Also, I don't know if you can see this lens here. And see how it moves inside? It's got optical image stabilization.
Basically, a built-in gimbal for anyone who might know what that is.
Yeah. So the image doesn't shake as much. So if you see the image shaking violently while you're watching it, that's my fault. Because it's stabilized and I'm still shaking like that. This is the Rode Video Mic Pro. No, this is the Rode Video Mic.
Yeah, the Pro's the smaller one, I think.
Normally we use the Rode Video Mic Go, but we had a tragedy happen to one of them. So James actually replaced it with the Rode Video Mic, which I was a little bit concerned about because you want good audio quality, but you don't want it to be too directional. Ghosts could like speak to you from any direction, so.
So it's good to have a mic that isn't directional. This mic seemed to work pretty well.
Yeah, it's not that big of a problem. Our Video Mic Pro Plus is way too good of a mic.
Yeah.
Like that's one that you want to use for production stuff.
If you notice on one of our live streams, we talk in front of, I think it's our 500 subscriber count. We used the Video Pro Plus, and it just zoomed in on all the audio behind us. Like you just got crickets the whole time.
Yeah, it was.
That was funny.
Didn't work very well. So yeah, sometimes if you're in the right situation, you need to use a mic that's not as good because it'll be better for your purposes. So this isn't a production thing. I don't know.
It's still good because like see, it's important because we are trying to get more like production side, but also try and make it more entertaining as well. As you've seen us advance in our last few videos and go, we're trying to learn from that, grow from that, and kind of just make it entertaining, educational, and fun. But we don't want it boring either. It's easy to make a paranormal investigating video very boring because there's a lot of sitting and a lot of waiting for something to happen. I mean, our last footage alone just on camera was 16 hours, 20 hours, I think. And then you have CCTV, which 8 cameras pulling 8 hours. So all that, you have to watch each and every one of them. And so it's hard to not make it slow because there's so much slow pacing. But we are learning how to make it more interesting for you guys and still fun and still be able to see all the data and story to tell.
Also, we keep a mini tripod on the bottom of these. It helps to have somewhere to hold. It helps to keep it a little more stable on top of the handholds that you already have. Plus, if we need to, on a whim, we can just pop out the legs on the tripod, set it down, and record everything in a very steady, locked-off shot.
Yeah.
We have one of those shots from the last investigation. I'm not sure if it'll make it into the video. But,
We have a couple.
We do have a couple.
Yeah. So we should at least see one about that.
They're not like super impressive shots or anything.
It's interesting. Oh, God dang. There we go. It's interesting to hear what goes into the videos and how long It really is. Yeah. Yeah. Some invested. Oh God. Cancel. Okay. I accidentally almost closed out the stream. It's really fun actually how much goes into it, because on the editing side, I usually edit a lot of the stuff. He helps on some things as well when it comes to editing, but sometimes there's footage that's like, we'll have 2, 3, 4 cameras with even up to 15 hours of footage, and you have to go through that. And people like us, we meticulously, is that the word?
Yeah.
Go through it so that way we can hear for audio, we can see visuals. When we look for evidence, we really try and find, what we can see through this. And sometimes there's evidence that you guys aren't able to see because, well, we were there and we heard it and we saw it, but the camera didn't pick it up. So you guys don't really get to experience that all the time. Happened actually a lot in this past one.
This is the road that.
That he was talking about. They were talking about, I mean. And sounds and stuff that are super quiet, we try and when we do the enhance, we try and vamp them up for you guys to hear it. On our end, we can hear, but we don't know if your phone audio will get it, TV audio will get it. So there's a lot of processing we try and do for you guys. But we're really proud of what's been coming out recently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it seems like a lot of these stones have taken some damage, blown over by strong winds and whatnot.
I'm gonna try and get like an overview to show the. Keep talking. Sorry.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it real well on there, but it's unfortunate and something that makes us pretty sad to see memorials for people in kind of disrepair.
I agree with you.
I just saw this as Gowdy.
It says Gowdy? The Ross Gowdy House is a museum here. So it's interesting if it just says Gowdy on it. I agree. We actually want to, again, we spoke about this before. We want to start a charity event at some point, charity events, raising money for graveyards to help rebuild them. And kind of bring back, because as a spiritual person, there is times where a spirit is locked at their stone for one reason or another. And then I pictured if I was that person, if I was stuck at my stone for the rest of eternity or however it is, I don't want to see that get destroyed. It's all that we have left of our family, of our livelihood, of our name. If that gets destroyed, it's, kind of heartbreaking to think of. So we want to kind of help rebuild stones that are broken and destroyed, like this one. For example, where's it at? There it is. How it's fallen and stuff like that. We'd love to pay people to get those fixed, start a charity event for that. So keep that in mind and keep a lookout. Right now we're having a hard time even monetizing ourselves, but
yeah.
We would love to, we'll talk about that in a minute. But as for, there's the Gowdy thing he was pointing out. The Ross Gowdy House is the museum here. So,
Horace and Caroline.
Horace and Caroline. I'll have to keep in mind those names from when we do the investigation. But we had a couple things in chat to show up. So how long does it take to edit that and listen to all that? Seems like it takes forever. Well, more recently we've been training Lee and James to go over data and stuff like that. And they're getting to the point to where they're doing the CCTV, which helps a lot. And right now I'm still doing EVPs, going over them and video footage. But we're going to train Lee to listen for voices and stuff like that and have him take care of that. So that'll help a lot. Without help, if it's just me doing it, it takes 80 hours usually, to go over, and that's speeding through CCTV and kind of listening to EVPs while working at the same time. It takes a long time. This video, the Cynthiana one, is probably one of our shorter ones of going through data and stuff like that, and it still took me 2 weeks so far. So it depends, because I also work a 9 to 5. So, but hey, to bring up a topic, if we start getting paid through YouTube and get monetization going and start selling stuff, and we can stop our 9 to 5s, we'll be able to do more locations, be able to go through evidence a lot more, and stuff like that. So that's our big plan for that. So once we start monetizing our brand a little bit heavier, we're just trying to figure out how to do that through other places in YouTube. While we're trying to figure out Patreon, make it better for you guys and interest it more. Oh God, my mouth is too powerful. I was gonna do the Markiplier thing, like, but like it hit my tooth. I'll make sure. Lee, hello, Lee.
Hello, Lee.
Where are you, Lee?
Where are you, Lee? Are you
Lee
working?
regard. Hey, Lee, if you want to subscribe to our Patreon.
Lee, become a patron today.
Yeah. Hey, Lee, for $1, you don't really get much, but you get to see all of our vlogs that we'll start be putting up that are personal vlogs only, Patreon only, though. They're like little vlogs of like back behind the scenes and stuff like that. So, Lee, if you're interested in seeing that, because I'm not going to show you otherwise, it's $1. But if you want to join our Discord, Lee, you just have to pay I think it's $5 or $10. No, I think it's $5, and you can join our personal Discord. And if you want to join our voice chats, I think it's like a little more than that. But check it out, Patreon. It's in all of our descriptions except for this one because I have to do it in post. But you know, check it out. It's Patreon, Zodiac Supernatural. There's a lot of benefits there. So we're trying to figure out that. There's actually one. It's a little pricey, but you'll get pictures. You'll get pictures from the location as well, like personal pictures with a Polaroid, and we can sign it if you want or whatever. But it'll be unique pictures because each picture will be one of a kind, and we'll be sending those out. So I think that'll be fun. I'm actually excited for that one. If even one person buys it, that one person's getting
I
it.
just want to start taking photos. And...
Give this man a job. Oh God, your foot. Now give him surgery because I broke his foot. But give this man a job. Look at him.
My sad face is really sad.
He's got a degree in film and photography, and he doesn't get to use it ever. Give this man a job. Let him take photos for you, and then I'll say I did it. No, he'll do it, and then we can sign it if you want, or put something on the on it as well, like location, whatnot. Oh, so
Yes, I mean,
there are pine trees over there.
there's some kind of evergreen.
But the information that was given to us through chat is that there is a stone here that's like a pillar that we need to look at.
An obelisk.
Obelisk.
That one over there? It's a tiny one. Is it a tiny obelisk?
Yeah, if you're still here, is it
Mary?
tiny or is it
Mary?
big? Mary, are you with
Mary?
us? But that way we can kind of tell. The only thing I can think, there are two pines up there, like pine-looking ones. They're still cypress, but they're like the pointy ones.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that's where it's, and it's on top of the hill. So we'll walk up there. We got more in chat here. Lee says, tell Lee his memes aren't funny. Someone said that to Lee. And then the one who asked us the question of how long it takes, seems like they said you guys do a great job.
Oh,
That's really sweet.
thank you.
Thank
Has
you,
nothing to do with
nostalgic angel. Thank you.
me. Oh, hold on.
Lee, where are you, Lee?
Look, the road goes all the way through there. And then there's two trees right there that resemble pines.
There are a couple pines right there.
Of course, I wouldn't say that that's at the top of the hill. But
Is that an obelisk, though? It is an obelisk.
that could be it. Maybe that's it.
We'll check it out. It's a roadway up, so I'm okay with walking downhill, just not up the hill. Someone call our Uber just to get to our car. But we do appreciate, one thing I like to say a lot, and I'm going to say it every time I get a live stream, if I can. We do appreciate everyone who joins us on investigations, watches our videos, joins us on these. You know, we really do appreciate all of you guys for taking your time out of your day to watch us and talk to us. We care about all of you and really do think about like what content we're making, so it's interesting for you guys. We want, you know, we're sticking with the paranormal content, obviously, but we know it's sometimes hard to keep that entertaining. So we are doing our best we can to make you entertained, happy, and maybe spookify your day. Like instead of like, but like, you know, maybe put a laugh on. I'm not sure.
I like the spookify thing. That's cool.
Spookify.
You should keep saying that.
Spookify. Spookifying your day one at a time. Also, there is that whole YouTube thing of where we call our like audience a certain name. Like, you know, like investigators was kind of a thing for a bit. If you guys are interested in something like that, let us know in the comments below as well. We'd like to really start like, you know, building the community a little bit stronger. So, I don't know if this is the obelisk that they were talking about, Mary was talking about.
Sorry.
Ow, you hit me off camera. Do it again on camera. No, but, so Mary, if you're still here, is this the one you were talking about? Because it is two cypress trees, kind of pine looking. And then there's a little obelisk here. It actually looks bigger from a distance. So I don't know if you guys could even see that. So if that's it, let us know. As we'd sure like to see what the ghost story was about.
Hey, I think next week we're gonna do a special video. You laugh, you die.
Wait, like, do you actually die, or are you talking about the ghost?
Instead of a try not to laugh, it's a try not to die.
Isn't that our everyday we go out? I mean, here we could even die.
Easily, you fall down one of these hills, bust your skull open.
Look at the full moon, or almost full moon.
Oh, is that irony? If you bust your skull open on a gravestone?
If you die, maybe.
I don't understand. What
Poetic. It's poetic.
Oh, look, there's Mary.
Oh, that'd be creepy. Like the person that follows us isn't. Mary, you're here. That's cool. Oh God, orientation. Stop. So I was not orienting differently. We're going to the top of the hill now. We were told there might be a thing here.
Oh, jeez.
I know. Look at this hill. Mary, this is what we do for you.
Next time, we're bringing a wagon, and I'm gonna get in it, and you pull me.
We'll have Lee pull us.
Yes.
Lee's a new one. But yeah, so we're not sure what we're looking for exactly, but we're trying our best for you.
Okay, so here's a bit.
Go on.
Here's a bit of news that you guys haven't heard yet. I have taken over the Zodiacs, and they all.
All right,
belong
guys. So like,
to me
let's keep
now.
moving this way. Let's like push him down a hill. He's holding my camera. I wouldn't do that, guys. He's holding my camera.
Thanks.
Listen, until you start paying royalties to me, I don't know what.
No,
No.
that's not how it works. You work for me, which means you give me money.
No. See, since I own the company,
That's your
you pay
job.
me royalties, so you own a piece. You pay me in stocks.
Okay. Stock's valued at 0.
Let's not have a Smosh event happen. Just, yeah, I'll buy it in stock. No stocks. Oh, God, this hill. All right.
Anthony Petit.
Anthony Padillo.
So he's not ever going back to Smosh, right?
No, but he has been working with them more and more recently. I assume him and Evan are still friends. Yeah, guys, so we might be paranormal investigators, but forgot this was a Q&A. We might be paranormal investigators, but, you know, our favorite channels to watch, you know, we don't go watching a lot of paranormal investigators. We do, like Joey and such, but, I think we watch, you know, I do. I watch more like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Game Grumps.
Markiplier clearly watches us.
Yeah, have you guys seen Unis Honest? I'm pretty sure he just copied us. Like, he saw our channel and was like, I can do that. Living our dreams for us. No, Markiplier, if you're watching, we know.
I watch a lot of tech videos, a lot of filmmaking videos, photography videos. I watch like Jared Polin, Linus Tech Tips, and I don't know, Film Riot.
Did we miss the hill somehow? Because we walked uphill, but there's still hill.
Yeah, there's no
Obelisk.
road to get up there.
Oh, there's no obelisk up there either.
No.
Mary, where is it?
Mary,
Unless this is it.
Mary, are you still there?
Mary, we're communicating with you through the phone. We need to know where the obelisk
We're
is.
staying separate.
Yeah.
We're gonna stay on to communicate with the living.
Yeah. Mary, if you're with me tonight, I need you to click on the like button and subscribe right now. And make sure to hit the notification bell.
Mary, can you draw us a map in ground and send it to us?
And Microsoft Paint, please.
Paint.
No. First off, we're not making fun of you, Mary. We do appreciate this. We actually really are looking for this thing, so I
Ow.
was really interested in it, but I'm exhausted from walking.
Can you draw us a map in Mario Paint?
Mario Maker? Like you have to read.
No, Mario Paint.
Is that from the 80s?
Mario Paint? It's from the 90s. It was on Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Could you save your painting?
I don't remember. But you had to paint with the D-pad and the buttons. And it was a little bit awkward. It's kind of like an Etch-a-Sketch. It felt like an Etch-a-Sketch.
That'd be fun. Gosh, to be alive in the 90s.
Wait,
I know I was. I was. Lee wasn't. A youngin'.
barely.
Yeah, Lee, see, you're not here right now, so, like, you can't, like, stand up for yourself. But, Lee's a youngin'.
I was like, I remember 9/11, and Lee's like, is that the place where you get the slushies?
Because Lee was born, what, 2010? We're kidding. We
There's
love...
nothing wrong with young people.
No, there's not.
Love you young people.
It's just we're used to, like, you know, hanging out with, older?
Well, I only hang out with you, so.
Yeah, that's fair. But seriously though, Lee, you know, you probably already clicked off of this from us hating on you, but we love you. We appreciate you. You've done a lot for us since you've joined for us. And, like, you've become a really good friend. We appreciate you. And, like, comment, and subscribe. You guys are in Southern Ohio, aren't you? I remember right. Yes, we are in Southern Ohio. Oh my God, that was a terrible, like, yes, we're in Southern Ohio. Our HQ is closer to Cincinnati for the most part, but we are in Southern Ohio. Right now, we're in New Richmond, Ohio, by the Ohio River. Long time lurking, first time commenter. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome. What was that? Southtown Odyssey. Welcome. Hey, we're just doing a Q&A. We're walking around, talking in the graveyard. And, you know, if you have any questions or anything, don't be afraid to ask. Welcome.
Have you ever seen a river?
Is that a question to me or to them?
Huh?
What? Have I ever seen a river? So he's behind the camera most of the time. Okay, because I'm in Toledo. Oh,
Toledo.
yeah.
I know where that is.
Yeah, it's in Toledo. Take the camera. My arms are killing me. Oh my God.
Oh, you baby.
I've held it. I know. I'm sorry. I'm not the one. Ew.
So, is this how you hold the camera? Am I doing this right?
Yes, actually. Hold on. Now you are.
Oh,
Perfect.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Toledo. We'd love to go up and investigate.
This is awkward.
And
I gotta hold it
at
with
some
this.
point.
Boom.
There you go.
You can't flip it because of orientation lock.
I know. I don't understand it. Apple, am I right? But we'd love to come up there and investigate. We're actually not near there. We're closer to there at the end of March. We're heading up that direction, but we won't be in that area.
Yeah, that's true. If you want to meet us in northern Ohio, is where we'll be.
By Erie. So
I know that's very broad.
Erie is
you know,
huge too.
But we can't. We can't say it because
Yeah.
we can't have people like showing up to the investigation and start messing with us, and then us freak out.
We
and
actually
then jump
talked
out of the window.
Yeah, we've actually talked to people where people learned what other people were investigating and came and corrupted data, and then they couldn't, prove anything after that. So that's why we try and keep stuff pretty quiet.
Oh, that's not far though.
Yeah. Is it? I actually don't know.
No, I mean Toledo is in northern Ohio.
Oh, yeah, okay. There is some places in Toledo that I saw that I want to message at some point. So
I want to go to Sandusky.
I do too.
Cedar Point's in Sandusky.
I've never been to Cedar Point.
Oh my, it's lovely.
I've
if
never
you like
been to
roller
Erie,
coasters.
so-
What is this video?
I don't know. It was Q&A. I mean, we're still answering questions. I'm so curious now where you all will be. You'll see.
Take
at the
some
end of the month.
guesses. Take some guesses, and if you get it right, we won't say that you did.
Yeah, we're just going to go, oh, on each one of them. But,
See, I'm pretty sometimes.
I told
But
you you're
sometimes
pretty.
I'm like this.
Thanks for joining. I'm just kidding. No, we're not cutting it.
About an hour from Sandusky. Hey.
Well, will we be close to Sandusky?
I can't say.
I'm not sure if we are. So I know where it's at, but I don't know what's by it. If we're by the area,
Let's say this. We're about an hour from Sandusky.
Oh.
Where we're gonna.
Oh.
Where we're gonna get? What's wrong with my face?
We will be busy for the day up because we're gonna be up there for a few days, a weekend or so. We're gonna be up there and we have a lot planned. We have a lot of videos we're gonna be making. If we have some free time or something, we might make a live stream or something, and we'll see what we can do. But for the most case scenario, we're not sure. We've got, I almost wanted to tell them, we've got 3 things planned that we're going to be recording. 2 for sure, 1's a maybe, and it's also the week after Lee's birthday.
We have one that used to be a religious thing.
Yes.
In northern Ohio.
Yes. Another thing where it became abandoned that a lot of people lived in that's not a house. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then another thing people worked at that is abandoned now. So, there you go.
Have you ever been to Galuga Lake? Galuga?
Dude, you're looking at me. I've never been up there. Gallipolis.
Where's the donation button?
We don't. We're not monetized yet.
We don't have a donation.
Once we become monetized, we'll have a donation button. But we do have a Patreon, and we do.
Oh, come on.
I know. We do have a Patreon. It's not in the description because I don't have it set up for my phone yet, but it is on all our other videos. There's a Patreon, which we'll be doing personal vlogs soon of like back behind the scenes and stuff like that. And then we also have a Streamlabs that is on our stuff as well, where you can donate on there or buy a shirt. These are for sale right now. Here, hold the camera. You got, like, look at this. You got this. It says Zodiac Supernatural on the back.
You got to drop it farther. Drop it farther. Oh, I can't see it.
Yeah.
It looks mirrored.
Oh no! All right. Well, we have hats and stuff. There you go.
No, you're not allowed to show my actual head.
I know, Pete. You just confused people. You scared them. All right, we're live. I broke Roger. I did the thing that should not be done. But we have stuff like that, so I do appreciate the concept though. But once we get monetized on YouTube, we'll have a donation button. We aren't monetized yet because apparently they've changed. They've changed it from watch hours. It used to be like as long as you have 1,000 subscribers, you can start being monetized. Now you need 400 watch hours.
4,000.
4,000 watch hours.
Got more than 400.
Yeah.
More than 400.
4,000 watch hours. So, you know, we're a growing channel, so it seems like a lot, and we still have a lot to go. But
a quarter of a way there.
Yeah, we enjoy it though. Hey, if you guys want to help us, if you don't want to donate, understandable. Just keep our videos on playlists playing all night. That will help us.
Put them on loop at like 2.5 times speed.
Yes, please. We need help. People are talking. I'm missing it. Oh, come on. I like them. Now tell me where you will be. I understand why you can, I suppose. Yeah, we actually have a lot of problem with or not a lot of problem. We want to meet everyone who watches us easily, but we can't have it corrupting data or joining in on the investigation for liability reasons and for corruption data reasons.
Though maybe this is something we should talk about later, but I just realized that this is a multiple day trip.
Oh.
So there are chances if we say, hey, if you guys want to meet us, come meet us at this place.
That's true.
But is that something we got to talk about later?
Yeah, and we'll put it up on YouTube. It'll be like on one of those post things that show up, and maybe our Instagram or Facebook. Yeah, we don't really use Twitter that much, but maybe keep an eye on that. You know, we might put some on there too. That way we can meet you, because we want to meet you, like all of you. But we actually want. I didn't get to tell you this yet. I'm actually trying to look at ways to get us into Scarefest and stuff. So, so we might be doing cons and stuff soon too, with maybe panels. We're not that huge yet, but.
Well, luckily, the guy who owns the coffee shop in Cynthiana that we went to knows the person who runs Scarefest personally.
So he might be in Scarefest Lexington. If not, talk to your con providers, and maybe we'll show up there.
Yeah, tell them to go tell Horror Hound you want us to be featured. I
would be happy with that. Anything, and then if you are on us subscribed while we go to those places, I will personally do something. I don't know, maybe sign something for free. I don't know how this works. I'm not a YouTuber.
Something to do with feet. He'll do something with feet.
Feet wiki. $20. All right, but we have more chat. Let's see. I can do that for you. I'll play your videos. Thank you.
That. You don't really have to, but
yeah, we do appreciate it.
What SpongeBob SquarePants episode? Sandy Cheeks uses surgical mask for medical help. I don't. Here's the thing: is SpongeBob was kind of a little bit after my time. I mean, I suppose SpongeBob was on when I was young, but I wasn't like young enough to get into SpongeBob.
I was.
So
I was there during the time SpongeBob was a thing. I watched all the episodes chronologically in order. No, I don't recall Sandy wearing a surgical mask. The only thing I can remember is like when they wore a mask, it was during the space episode when they went to space.
it was
like
the
quote unquote
coronavirus
space.
episode.
Oh, pretty sure YouTube knows when. Yeah, I know. But
That's why we
it's-
make jokes.
Yeah, it's a thought that counts. I mean, it might help us, but yeah, pretty much. She said, pretty sure YouTube knows when people try and trick the system by repeating watch it. They do. They watch IP addresses and stuff. So like after like,
By the way, sometimes I just watch the same channel for hours anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, if it helps, if you can do it, it will help. But yeah, they watch IP addresses and MAC addresses to see how much you're touring. If you watch the same video over and over again, like we can't do it because we post on Zodiacs
our
from
IPs
us,
are locked on.
so we can't do that. But
No one should. No one. You shouldn't. Do,
Yeah.
Let's not cheat
No.
the YouTube system.
we gotta do it fair and square.
We appreciate it, but let's do it fair and square.
Yeah. I appreciate that though. Yeah, it was a joke. It was serious, and it was a joke. But it's we're not really sure how it works.
What did you say?
None.
What did you say? Is it a joke or is it serious?
What?
Is it a joke or?
So this is the body vault. So this is the body vault. So apparently, I don't know if this is the same thing in all places with stuff that. Oh God. Okay. The places that look like this.
This is not a mausoleum.
Right.
Important to remember that. Not a mausoleum.
It's a body vault. And apparently, a lot of places have these. So the historical tour we were just on said that what they would do is that when the ground was too hard to bury bodies or anything like that, they just keep the bodies in here and let them set during the winter or until the ground thawed. And there were things called like body snatchers, where people came in and broke in and took bodies for medical, sell them to medical researchers or whatever they wanted to do with bodies. But like they would keep the bodies in here. And one thing that was really interesting to me is that there's little air holes here and a giant air hole up top. What happens is that the airflow, when it got warm, would push air into it there and push it out the top. So when you walked in, it wouldn't stink from decaying bodies. I thought that was really cool. One thing that's cool, when we might actually, like, I have an idea for this to investigate like a single person in there to see if there's anything here. It is a graveyard, but they are doing a restoration on this building. So we may be doing a donation charity event for this at some point too to help New Richmond. Maybe. So keep an eye on that. You're giving me your excited look.
I'm ecstatic.
I'm ecstatic. Net Nostalgic said, wink, wink, LOL, no, I want to watch past videos anyways. Aw, thank you.
I kind of don't want you to.
No, I want you to. No, wait, yeah, our videos suck.
To a certain point.
So when we first started Zodiacs and started videotaping and shooting and doing stuff like that, we weren't very good at what we did. Our evidence was really strong though. Mm-hmm. Our evidence was great, but our sound quality and video and
general production was kind of poor.
My phone looks better than most of the general production that we did then.
It really does.
But if you want to watch it, I would be really happy. That comment in there, because we absolutely love that. We did work really hard on those videos too, and you'll be able to see definitely, if you start from the beginning and watch up to now, you'll see an amazing jump of like performance as we go on. It really jumps after the church and Felicity, and then jumps again after Para Cafe last year. So it's really cool to see every year. You can see the same, like a giant leap of like production and evidence, and just it's really cool. I'm really happy about our growth.
Yeah, now someone has an iPhone.
I know. Look at this. Now I can use iPhones everywhere. Let me see real quick.
Stranger Things season 4 that comes out in December.
What was SpongeBob SquarePants virus episode name? I'll try and Google search it. Virus episode. Wasn't that the one where they went up in space? Like they went up in space?
I don't know. No idea.
No, that wasn't right. I'm not sure.
What
James just texted us, where are you boys at? James, you better be watching the live stream. We're at a graveyard.
How?
I don't know.
Oh, want to get
What's
him on there, but it's
up?
pointless if he's not watching the live stream.
Who? Oh, James. Yeah. James, why aren't you watching the live stream right now? How dare you? You better be watching this later and liking the video, James.
Yeah, James.
What was up? We're for those who are just entering, we're at a graveyard right now. We're doing a Q&A. We've answered some questions, but we're really bad at it because we like to derail and just talk. So we're gonna be getting off here in about soonish. So if you, because we got to meet up with James and probably get some food. I'm actually getting hungry again. I know.
My tummy.
I know. I'm thirsty.
My tummy wants some food. What's wrong with me? I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, there's seriously something wrong with me. I don't know what it is.
But yeah, so if you guys have any questions or anything, let us know. Everyone, oh, I didn't even see this. Everyone starts somewhere. I want to see the progression. Well, you will see a lot of progression, and I really appreciate that.
Sorry about your ears.
Yeah, or you ears. Yeah, there it gets loud. The EVPs we used back in the day were ones that could not transfer data easily, so we had to re-record our data from the EVPs onto a computer. All data is legit that we use EVPs with because it was a closed system. But what happened was it wasn't very clear. Some of the stuff we got though is stronger than some of the EVPs we even get now. But when I say headphone users beware, it gets loud. But I do appreciate that, and that means a lot to me, honestly, personally, because we worked really hard there. We tried our best, and now you can see a difference in our best. And I always go back and actually rewatch our old stuff and kind of watch to now to see what I liked, what I didn't like, and I'm just overall happy with the Zodiac's progression. We became so much. Actually, Roger, I didn't tell you this, but actually the whole Zodiac system is just a diary to see how long my hair gets by the time we finish. Because like when I started, my hair was super short. You've been aroused.
Damn it.
Accused.
Where's the Fugazi?
I was noticing that because on our Instagram, you can see like just a page of pictures. It'll be like short hair. Then it'll be like Alexandria, like at the Mayhem Mansion, where it's like a little bit longer, and then it just jumps. Like my hair is straight down. But yeah, so we're getting ready to get off. Is there anything anyone wants to ask us while you have a second? And we will answer as honestly as we can. I see a message was retracted. I don't know why. Might have been from...
Oh, jeez. Jeez, man. Why are you trying to break all this stuff?
It's insured.
It hurts my heart.
But we had a lot of fun here. It was a really beautiful cemetery, beautiful day. I'm really glad that we got to talk to all of you. I really enjoyed this live stream. Good thing it was a good Q&A. We talked Q&A all the time, the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Totally.
What do you...
We don't have Leo elbow insurance.
Is that what you're laughing at? Is that what you...
Yeah, I thought of that in my head. I was like, oh, that's funny. And now I just...
I'm proud of you.
Me too. I'm going to do that one on stage.
Yeah.
Excuse me. We don't have Leo elbow insurance.
Like with no context, like at all, just... Just what? Does that cover all Leos or just me?
I don't know. We don't have it.
Yeah. We should pay for that. Do you have any traditions you do right before you go out on a ghost hunt? That's a good question. Actually, a very good question.
The night before, I usually gather my clothes. Most of the time I wear cargo pants on an investigation, so I have the pockets to put equipment in and carry it around. I don't know if that would be considered a ritual. I think they might be referring
Like
to...
an actual ritual?
Like, yeah.
I most times, I won't say every time, because sometimes we end up just staying up all night playing Call of Duty and bonding. Not him, he doesn't play games.
I don't bond either.
But a lot of times I try and meditate, clear my thoughts before the next day, sleep on it. Meditate and just kind of like prepare myself. If there's anything like, ritual-esque, yeah, I guess, just kind of gather my energy, my mindset, and prepare myself for the next day. Before we start investigating, a lot of times I like to communicate to the spirits that are there. Some people count it as like a almost kind of seancey, but as long as you open and close, that's the important thing. But it's a lot of like, hey, we're here. This is who I am. We're here to speak with you on this behalf of like, this is why we're trying to speak with you. You know, try and make it so the spirits know what we're there for, why we're there, and not just barging into their house and yelling at them and trying to get them to show up. You know, we try and do a nice like a pleasure. We try and be nice to the spirits. Is what I'm trying to get at.
I do always wear pants.
Like you're just not wearing any. Like I do this, and you're like not wearing any.
Walking around in the tightest underwear you've ever seen.
PUBG, like a pan.
I don't understand that reference.
'Cause you don't play games.
I don't play games. I do play games. I have House Flipper.
So guys, I I wear a lot of the same branding because I just love the outfits we're wearing. You know, I love our Zodiac gear. The shirts are very comfortable, so I try and keep up with that. Plus, it's branding. And then I wear black pants and black jacket because
he's goth.
Yeah, I'm an ex-emo. Like, don't judge me. I can't. There we go.
I wear only black mostly because it's kind of all that I have that fits me. My pants aren't black though.
Yeah, come on.
I
don't know what you did.
There's something going on with me right now.
It's the graveyard, you know. There might be kids here. They might be, you know, messing with your energies.
Yeah, I feel like giddy.
It's because we're having a good conversation with friends right now. Are either of you empaths, or do you ever take empath mediums, etc., on investigations? That is a good question. I consider myself empathic. I wouldn't consider it a natural born empath. For the most case, I believe everyone can become an empath, but sometimes you have to train yourself into it. But just, you know, big thing is meditation, and understanding your energies and energies around you while you're meditating, and then you'll start to understand the empathy of other people, you know, like stuff like that. If you don't understand meditation or energies and stuff like that, research is important with that.
Yeah,
but
check out those dimples, bro.
But yes, and we use a lot of empathy on like people that we talk to. But the big one is definitely spirits. Once we got the point of understanding the energy of the difference between walking to a room that has activity to speaking with the spirit. Like actually when we first got here, this graveyard felt very, you know, calming and, you know, just chill until we got up to that hill. Yeah. As soon as we got up that hill, it just felt a lot of pressure. And that could just be, you know, it's called a spiritual, you know, it's you just feel the energy of the area. You feel like the emotion of what's coming off. Because a lot of times you walk up to a spirit's house and they're like, bro, what are you doing here? Like, back off, you know, this is my house. So
I don't believe in any of that.
I mean, that's fair.
No,
I'm the spiritualist one. He's the scientist one.
I do think everyone has, you know, a natural empathic ability to some extent. I think most people who will come out and say, hey, I'm an empath or I'm a psychic medium or anything like that, I tend to think that they're lying.
There are a lot of, like, that's one problem.
Not that everyone is.
No.
Not that everyone is.
But that's the problem with, like, showmanship empathy or showmanship psychicism. Psychosis? Psychic? No. Psychic.
Not psychosis.
That's not psychosis. Psychic.
Showmanship psychosis.
Psychics. Is that there are a lot of the showmanship ones are the ones that are, like, faking it. But we've come across ones that are legit. Like, we've seen some stuff people can do and understand. You know, we've experienced it ourselves. And there's a lot of psychics out there that say they are and they boast about it, and they're usually the fake ones. The ones that usually keep quiet to themselves about it, they're the ones that we've seen more from. So that's kind of our standing on that. Is it's not that all of them are faking. Actually, I believe more people are more empathic and psychic than they realize, but it's usually the ones that are like boasting about it because it's not 100% guarantee that you can read something every time, you know, and people that are overconfident about it usually end up, you know, messing up on it. So, but that's just our experience. That might not be true. That's just our experience.
Currently.
Huh?
A lot of interaction.
Yeah.
Current.
I am an empath, became social worker crazy enough. Yeah, but I surprise myself when I get names and descriptions. So that is awesome. Like, that is a good way to use it too, to use your empathy for your, skill sets and stuff like that. That is really cool. I think to do that, it's really fun when you use it and you realize, oh my God, like I was correct. Like the first few times you do it, you're like, wow, I'm right. Like I didn't, and then you just start like focusing in on it and learning and understanding.
As a social worker, it's very important that you keep an eye out, because zombies will abduct children and steal their brains. So keep an eye out for that.
I think we lost Roger.
It's from iZombie.
Oh, see, I didn't watch that. Where are you guys? Yeah, where are you, James? We're at the Green Mountain Cemetery. We're about to come down. Come to New Richmond and we'll meet you. If you're already there, let me know on here and I'll tell you. Huh?
This is on the live stream now. Everyone's gonna come here.
Yeah, they knew.
Somebody on this live stream wants to murder us, and you just told them our location.
Yeah, in the very beginning, someone was like, "Are you at Green Mound?" So I mean, the fact that they know, I mean, everyone knows. Everyone knows Green Mound. How dare you? I have never had an opportunity to go on an actual investigation. Well, you definitely. All right. If you want to come to Green Mountain, James, you can, but it's tight spacing. We're about to end it. So we'll just meet you in New Richmond. But you should go on one. If we are up in Toledo and we meet you and that opportunity comes up, we'd be happy. But for most cases, we are busy people and it is very difficult for us to be able to do it with a lot of people. But I would say, definitely start. Don't be afraid to start. Don't be afraid to start investigating. That is what's important. Start small. Graveyards are a good place to start, because if you feel like danger, you can just move to another area. You don't feel comfortable in an area, you can move to another area. They're a good place to start. Start in the daytime. Be respectful, especially here. This place, with all these types of different spirits and stuff like that, be very respectful. And anywhere you go, always be respectful, obviously. Don't be aggressive. It's not cool and ends up getting someone really hurt. Not unless you have to. I mean, I've been aggressive at times too. But do it. Start small. You don't have to start with equipment. If you're an empath, kind of use that to kind of gesture your area of where to go. But just enjoy yourself. That's the first step on ghost hunting, is enjoy yourself and learn. Treat all the spirits that you come in contact with as living human beings, because at one point they were, and one point will be where they are. So just treat them like living beings. Respect them, and just have a mindset that you're talking to someone that is sitting there quietly and that you can't always hear.
That's good advice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You look so done. All right. Would be awesome today. It's hard to find anyone to go. All right, guys. Well, he's done. So I have to go. The introvert's done. So.
Shut up. I need to go home and recharge.
So we're going to be heading off here. Thank you, everybody who stayed with us for the whole live stream. We appreciate and love each and every one of you. We appreciate those who are definitely like following us on Patreon, Streamlabs. If you bought our merch, we really appreciate it. All monetization right now helps immensely, because these places are very expensive sometimes. We don't get them all for free, and we don't get to work with a lot of people. Some places we have to buy. And monetization is going to get hard. Right now, we've done well with what we have. But if you want to see more locations, more extravagant locations, bigger locations, places like Waverly Hills, make sure to donate where you can, subscribe. That kind of stuff really helps us.
We could have told them we needed money to go to Waverly Hills.
We do. We bought the ticket.
Dang.
But we need to get there. But there are other places. We'd like to do Ohio State Reformatory again. Like, we did that little bit with a group. We want to do it with just like the Zodiacs. And maybe the more places we get to go, more places we can try and bring some of you along with. So, anything helps. Monetization of some kind does help. So there's Streamlabs, just following and watching our videos. And if you want to go above and beyond, Patreon, and there are special unique gifts for you guys there. If anything, just go check it out, see what you think. What did you do? What did you do? My brand. I really appreciate all you guys. Love each and every one of you. And I guess we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. How do you turn this off?
Top of the morning to you.
Oh no, it's not going off.
Why are you
I don't know. It won't go off.
Andy Warhol?
I don't. It won't go off. Hold on. There was. If you guys. But thanks a lot. You're welcome. I love pendulums. They're really cool. I'll get you guys some views this weekend. Thank you. I love you so much.
Oh.
Thank you. It means so much. Okay.
He doesn't know what